Welcome, members. This is your coach, Collins Bolo. Today, I'll be taking you through some of the great benefits which a person can get, you as an individual, your neighbor, and also all other group of people as far as the health is concerned. Today, if you come to Mombasa and you need a car, Mombasa has so many yards where different type of cars have been sold. Actually, we call Mombasa our city, a city whereby people do farming of cars. Just like you can go to different parts of this country. Go to Kericho, we talk about you getting tea. If you go to some part of central Kenya, we're talking about coffee. We talk about potatoes. Some places we're talking about carrots. But once you come to our city, apart from tourism, we are talking about purchasing a nice car and you drive back home by yourself. Now, different kind of cities, different kind of society, they are known to be very good for different kind of activities and things which they brand themselves for. And I believe just like different cities, different countries, different towns, they've been known to be good for different kind of activities to take place. In the same way, today, I'd like to talk about what is the key thing in this company we call Power Life Global. What is this thing which you need to know and understand about Power Life Global? And by the moment you're going to understand it, then your concept and perspective about the whole science behind this technology is going to help you to help yourself and to help other people who might be in need of our services. For the last 3 weeks, I've been attending a major health seminar which has been taking place in the United States of America. And the main focus is on how treatment of cancer can be attended through different scientific intervention. And I like it because for the first time in this forum, actually I'm seeing different type of scientists who are using different type of scientific methodology towards coming up with a very holistic approach in addressing the challenge of cancer. And I'm quite sure soon and very soon, cancer will never be a stubborn issue, which is actually a headache to most of the people. Why? Because the moment you see a group of scientists coming together with one goal, which is very holistic towards addressing the challenge of health, then that one means the biasness of taking one side of science is getting over, and people are thinking even globally as far as the issue of health is concerned. In this forum, which is still going on and ending soon, we see a group of scientists from the West combining with other group of scientists from the East and different parts of the world, using different type of therapies so that they can fight cancer as far as human health is concerned. That's very outstanding. And personally, I like it very, very much. Now, why is this extremely important at a time like now, whereby technology is really improving in its scope? Different kind of things have been compressed towards becoming one thing. And the reason why I see this is extremely important is because of the platform and the company which we have associated ourselves in. Today, when I hear the word Power Life Global, what comes to my mind is regenerative medicine. What comes to my mind is regenerative medicine. Why is this extremely important? Because most of the time, when I try to talk about Power Life Global, someone asks, most of them ask this question: is this company a herbal-related company? And I tell them, I'm sorry, we are not a herbal-related company. One, and two, it depends what you mean when you say herbal. And actually, we are not a herbal-related company, but we are a company, a health-related company, which is using the concept within regenerative medicine. That's extremely important for you to understand. Now, when you talk about regenerative medicine, we narrow it down to one of the therapy which is growing up globally. It has been there for a long time, but now it has taken a different shift, making it to be very much available to people on ground and affordable for most of the people globally. And this therapy is what we call stem cell therapy. This is what we call stem cell therapy. Now, in stem cell therapy, there are three major aspects of it or intervention. We have what we call human stem cell therapy, whereby human stem cell is being extracted from another human being or from yourself to be used for your own personal health as you recover from different kind of ailments. And that has been there for quite some time. The technology has continued developing more and more. In the past, most of the time, we could hear about embryonic stem cell, whereby with the embryonic stem cell, most of the time what would happen is out of an embryo within an expectant woman, probably a surrogate woman, stem cell will be extracted out of that embryo. Then it will be induced to a patient through different scientific methodology. The biggest catch was it's damn expensive. Not only that, compatibility sometimes it's a problem. But today, through more and more research, we realize that people's stem cell can be extracted from their fats, especially fats in the belly. It can be extracted from their skins and different parts of the body. However, technology has gone even much higher to the point whereby not only can it be extracted from those locations, but when a child is born, then it's easy for the stem cell to be extracted and to be used later. So during the time of delivery, then it becomes extremely important for the stem cell to be extracted out during that particular point so that it can be used later on. So once they extract the stem cell from the uterus, it is then taken to the stem cell bank, and it can be used for the future of the growth and development of this particular child upon becoming more mature. So that has been used for quite a long time. A lot of development is taking place. A lot of research is taking place. However, from human stem cell, which is good and very effective, but not cheap for most of the people, most of the group of scientists went further to do research on what we call animal. From now, we started with human, then from human stem cell, then went to animal stem cell. It has helped so many people in so many ways, but still it's not affordable. and not compatible to other group of people. That led to further research by a group of scientists. What if it would be possible to do an investigation on plant, if it is possible to extract plant-based stem cell or plant stem cell to be used by human beings? The good thing is this, it was found out to be very much possible. You can literally extract plant stem cell from some specific plant, and if it is used by human beings, their life can become better and their health can improve drastically. Now, one of the company which is known for this process is PowerLife Global. So in other words, PowerLife Global today, as I talk, it's doing health intervention under regenerative medicine and specialty in plant-based stem cell. I repeat again, PowerLife Global today is one of the companies which has focused its energy towards extraction of plant stem cell so that out of it, they come up with an intervention and a therapy which can help as far as plant-based stem cell is concerned towards our health. And not only is it a plant-based stem cell, but it is a double-based stem cell, plant-based stem cell, meaning that there are two different types of plant stem cell which were extracted apart from other ingredients from plants which were put together so that the moment a patient will start using this product, then lo and behold, very great intervention can be seen and can be realized at the same time. And that becomes very, very key and very, very important at this particular point and time. Now, last week I talked about our plant-based stem cell, which we call ProCell. And the basic things I talked about, and today I want to focus on something else within the same. Now, our most effective products, which we use in this company, which is stem cell based, we call it ProCell. We call it ProCell. I'd like to show you that product. Our company has 5 products. Our company has 5 products. Within these 5 products, we have ProCell, which is the father and the mother of all our products. We have Protect, we have prodetox, we have ProLady, and finally we have Profit. Now, all of them, we realize they start with the word pro. It is very intentional. Pro referring to professionally researched and analyzed. So it's a typical scientific intervention program with its own product at the same time. Now, because we are a plant-based stem cell, the company decided that for them to have this great intervention, they need to come up with a product which is stem cell based. And out of that, they came with ProCell. And ProCell does the following common things. Then I get to the products for today. Being a double-based stem cell, one of major work of this product is that upon consumption, it gets, because we consume it sublingually, put it under the tongue. So the moment we put it under the tongue, what happens is this. It immediately gets into our bone marrow. Now it gets into our bloodstream, then right into our bone marrow. And the moment it gets into our bone marrow, it activates new production of millions to billions of new cells. They're called undifferentiated cells. Because stem cell is all about production of new undifferentiated cells in our bone marrow. So the work of this product is to activate all those new cells. Why is it important for us? Because we have a concept, and the concept is simple. Most of our physical ailments are rooted from a cellulite level. So if we can have an intervention which gets into the cells, and not only cells, even to the production of the cells, then that will make a very big difference in the intervention. Why? Because a healthy cell produces healthy organ, which leads to healthy tissue, and finally we have a healthy body. In the same manner, a sick cell leads to a sick organ, which leads to sick tissues, and finally a sick body. Now, if we can have a scientific intervention which reaches to the cells, then we have hope and confidence that the therapy which you're offering to our people will bring great results in the organ, tissue, and the body of our patient. Why? Because we have addressed it from a cellulite level. And that's what makes us different from other companies. While other people go to other companies to buy supplements like calcium, zinc, iron, potassium, with us, we are in the business of production of new and differentiated cells in our bone marrow. And because it is coming from a plant stem cell, then all the benefits which comes out of that plant, all of them cumulatively get activated from our human bone marrow. Why? Because our intervention has gotten straight from the bloodstream to our bone marrow at the same time. And that what makes us to be unique. That's what makes us to be different from other supplement companies. Because whenever interventions for health are done, either someone gets oral medication, we're talking about injection, we're talking about IV or sublingual, in which that's where we are. We are in sublingual as far as stem cell is concerned. And also we have these other products which are botanic beverage, which are basically oral by nature. Now, the second thing which happens once you start using Procell is the fact that it will increase the intelligence of your immune cells. It will increase the intelligence of your immune cell. So what happens with it? The moment your immune cells intelligence goes very high, then your immune cells become like your personal internal scanner, whereby it can check where there are gaps within your system so that in the process, the gaps can be attended. The immune system can be able to know the cells which have been damaged, they need to be repaired. The ones which are weak, they need to be re-energized. The tissues which have been damaged, the organs which have been damaged, so that regenerative aspect of health can start taking place in the body of the particular patient or individual. And as I've been saying before, anybody who is 25 years and above needs our Procell, because it has been found out that by the moment we get to the age of 25, most of the time, because our gastro system does not absorb and consume the nutrients, amino acid, and the trace element as required, then it interferes very, very, very much. It interferes very, very much with each and every process in which we take. And that one becomes very key. Now, last time I talked about Procell and what it can do. Today my focus was, because this is a therapy, and therapy is all about a process towards an intervention. Before you start using Procell, where should you start and what should you use? Now, most of the time I recommend and I tell people kindly, as much as our Procell is very powerful, it's extremely important before you start regenerating your system, clean the system. Now, why is it important for you to clean the system? Now, through the law of common sense, you realize that most of us, when we want to do major construction, when we get into a house and it's dirty, or when our neighbors want to come in your house, we clean it first, we make everything to be in order. Then upon doing that, we get our guests. We start doing our construction. If today I want to go for a long journey to go and talk about power life, I have to make sure that I take my car for service so that in case the oil is dirty, it can be taken off and it can be cleaned and everything can be well. It's part of life maneuver. Now, if you want your patients to enjoy good efficacy of our product, kindly don't rush to start using Procell. As much as Procell in itself can work, but we want each and every individual to feel it's extremely cheap to use our product. Cheap in which sense? Instead of someone taking like 6 months to start seeing the results, we would like, if possible, within the same month, the patient to start experiencing a very big difference as far as his health is concerned. Now that one means we have to go from a therapeutic point of view. And that's where now we need to start with our first product called prodetox. We need to start with our prodetox, this product. Now, why do we need to use prodetox? The first reason why we need to use prodetox, as I said before, all our interventions are from a cellulite level. The moment a patient will start using prodetox, which will facilitate elimination of toxins within our system, the use of this product, based on the ingredients which are in, it will start targeting all our organs. One, to energize it from a cellulite level. Two, also to eliminate already existing toxins within those organs, which are compromising its functionality. And three, it is going to energize and empower those organs to do their natural created extraction of toxins from our system. We're talking about the kidney, talking about our liver, we're talking about our colon system, gastro system being meant to be cool and healthy for its functionality, lymph nodes and many other more. Now, once a client will start using this product, immediately, all these extracting organs are going to be energized to start performing very well. And the moment they start performing very well, then our body will start eliminating a lot of toxins within our system, negative fats, negative cholesterol, a lot of waste in our colon system. One Health Organization states that by 2030, the greatest killer disease will be colon cancer. And not only that, they also say that 90% of non-communicable diseases eliminate from toxins from inside our colon. So meaning that the more you eat, your food is digested and the waste gets into the colon and it is not released out, defecated out. What happens is they'll start rotting inside your colon. And the moment they continue rotting in the colon, then the toxins in the colon will pass through the wall of your colon into the bloodstream, leading to other conditions like diabetes and many other more conditions coming into your system. So our colon needs to be always clean. And the funny thing is this, each one of us, our colon has capacity to enlarge even 5 times more. That's why some people have bigger tummy. In the past, the bigger the tummy you had, people will clap for you and say, oh, hallelujah, you are blessed of the Lord. But today, the knowledge of health we have, the bigger the tummy, the danger, high probability of danger as far as your health is concerned. And that's why we don't need to be skinny, but we need a system, a colon system, whereby it is very clean. Once you have eaten your meal, within an interval of 8 hours of the whole process, you can go to the loo and start relieving yourself from the waste. But unfortunately, most of the time, because of accumulation of all this waste, the toxins start fighting and interfering with our organs and our systems. Now, this is where colon comes. This is where now prodetox comes in. Why? In the process of eliminating these toxins, then it is going to help most of our system. Our kidney will be protected and very healthy. It's going to be a very good diuretic agent at the same particular time. Not only that, it will protect our liver. Why? Because there's not too much of toxins which are overloading our liver. Not only that, the moment you start eliminating toxins in our central nervous system, then the psychomotor, the toxin, like now, we have so many testimonials of people who are just using prodetox and they are very weak, their energy level were very low, they could not move and do a lot of things, but upon starting using this product, they suddenly realize they are so energized, they can now move up and down, their breathing has so much improved, the energy level, like we had one who gave a testimony last Monday from Seychelles. She has not yet started stem cell, but right now she's using prodetox and she's using protect, but her energy level is up. she can stand, she can bend, she can move herself. The psychomotor is very effective. Why? Because the moment the central nervous systems have been cleaned and they are good, then signals to your brain and towards your body functioning become extremely well and perfect. It protects our colon, as all the waste in our colon are being lived out. That's why when the moment you start using cologne, you're going to have natural call of nature as you relieve yourself. And that's why during this particular time, we recommend during the day, take much water from 6 to 6. So that because this one hydrates the system. In the process, you'll find yourself going to loo, to the toilet most of the time, and a lot of waste are going to be relieved out of your system. It becomes one of the best products for purifying our blood. Do you know that with the prodetox today, if you have a relative who is an alcoholic or is in addiction, and the addiction has gotten to the bloodstream and cellulite level, this one becomes one of the best products to eliminate it out. What you need is simple. For that addict to be having willingness to get out of addiction. And the moment the willingness is there, what happens is this. That signal from the cellulite level will be sent into your brain. And the next thing which will happen after that is this. Not only will the signal get into your brain at this particular point, but the next beautiful thing which will happen is this. The toxins in your bloodstream will start being eliminated out. Will start being eliminated out by our prodetox. So that one means your brother, your sister, your husband, your wife, who is an alcoholic, who is on hard drugs, will start experiencing a very big difference because the cells which have been affected by toxins, the cells which have been damaged by the toxins will start being eliminated out. And prodetox is one of the only two products we have today in Kenya, whereby detoxification can go to the cellulite level, meaning even the waste of our cells can be eliminated by our product. This one makes it to be very unique. No wonder so many medical doctors today are literally selling this product for patients who have conditions which are toxin related. Very powerful thing. As far as purification of your intestine and protection is concerned, prodetox becomes one of our best products. People who have high risk as far as diabetes is concerned, this is the best product for them. And also lymphatic functioning. What does it mean? Excuse me. Before you start giving out and recommending regenerative intervention through our ProCell, kindly take the patient through the use of prodetox. Let us eliminate the toxins. Let us create a good internal environment whereby now the body can heal itself very well the moment we start our regenerative medicine aspect of it. That's very important and very, very key as far as our health is concerned. Not only that is important, another key thing which you need to understand, once we start prodetox, and prodetox, we actually recommend it to be used 2 hours after supper. 2 hours after supper becomes one of the best way. Mean that if you take your supper at 6, calculate after 2 hours. If you're taking your supper at 8, calculate after 2 hours. So that in the next 8 hours, then it will start destroying the negative bacteria in your system and helping good bacteria start growing towards preparation of elimination of all the toxins within your system. That is very key and very, very important. Now, the moment you start the therapy with the patient, and we recommend they start with prodetox at night, in the morning when they wake up, we need them now to use something else which can help them, and that is protect. At night, let them use prodetox to eliminate the toxins. But during the day, as the toxins from the cellulite level, they've been eliminated out, and toxins in our organs have been eliminated out, we need to recommend very early in the morning before breakfast, they start using protect. Why is it important for them to use protect? Now, the following reasons become, just from the word protect, All of us, we have already existing cells, alpha cells and mature already cells which are operational within our system. They're in millions and billions. The reason why we need to use protect, because protect product will protect all your cells, good healthy cells in your system. So the moment you start using it, based on the ingredients, it will get into your system and protect your good cells. While protecting your good cells at this particular point, it will start, the second thing, it will start feeding your good cells with all the trace element, nutrients, and amino acids which it needs. Energizing it, making it strong, helping it to repair itself. So this one becomes one of the best oral stem cell nutritional products for our company. I repeat, this one becomes one of our best oral stem cell nutritional products in our company, whereby it targets to go and start feeding already existing cells, the cells of your skin, the cells of your immune cells. We're talking about the cells of your brain, intelligence, all those million types of cells. Its work is to make sure that it feeds them, it energizes them, it builds them up at this particular point. So meaning, as it protects, also at the same time, it feeds our cells. Apart from feeding our cells, it creates our internal environment to be very alkaline. It's one of the best antioxidant products. One of the best antioxidant products, meaning that this not only does it affect our cells, but it keeps our internal system very alkaline in the process. One great scholar said the more our system is alkaline, where it needs to be alkaline, the more it's not easy for cancer cells to start accumulating and forming itself towards attacking your system and your organ. So all conditions which hazards condition we get due to too much of acidity, this product becomes the best by creating alkalinity in our system. Very good antioxidant in our own system, meaning that oxygen supply in our system becomes very well. Our pH level becomes very well. And all the symptoms we have due to lack of good pH and lack of good oxidation will start doing what? Fading. The symptoms start disappearing immediately at that particular point. And that one means if probably some cancer cells had started accumulating in your system because of alkalinity, that environment will not be conducive for them to survive at all. It won't be conducive for them to make it and to survive. Very important. Not only that, as one aspect of it, it helps it to be the pH level to be good because it's a very good antioxidant. The same time, this product facilitates our gastro system, which needs to be very, very acidic to be good and healthy acidic. That's why it's one of the best products in dealing with H. pylori, amoeba, typhoid, and such kind of things. Why? Because the moment you start using it, it will make your stomach acidity level to be very good. And the walls of your stomach so strong at the same time. So once the walls are strong and acidity level is okay, some of these H. pylori and other kind of things will be kicked out. That one means if you have ulcers in your system, these ones are going to treat and heal your ulcers very, very well. So on one side, alkaline. On the other side, it makes the system acidic where it's supposed to be very, very acidic. Not only that, this is one of the products which is the best in stopping and killing cancer cell stem cell, because any cell which can mutate, it is on its own a kind of stem cell. So the moment someone is cancer stage 1 or 2 or 3, the moment you start using this product, not only will it create the environment and conducive for the cancer cell, but also it will stop cancer cells from mutating. And that's really great news. Great news for us. Now, because of some of these kind of effects of our product, it becomes one of the best products which protect our gastrointestinal tract. It promotes healthy skin, all of us. It improves our immune functioning. It promotes even the weight loss. Why weight loss promoting? It has been found out that some type of bacteria, once they get into a gastro system, no matter how little amount of food you eat, you still continue becoming fat. Now, because of the high quality of healthy acidity with strong walls, those kind of bacteria cannot survive in your gastro system. Not only that, it encourages full body detoxification in the process. So at night, you're using prodetox. During the day, you're using protect for the same. It reduces autoimmune related problem. People whom the immunity are fighting against them, this one becomes one of the best products in rectifying the autoimmune related problems. Not only that, the moment you get to the second phase and you combine pro-cell and protect, when it comes to immune related issues, the moment the immune intelligence, your immune intelligence goes high and up, what happens is instead of your immunity to fight against you, it will fight to help you to become better. It promotes hair growth for those who are losing their hair. It's one of the best in support of liver functioning. It's one of the best products when it comes to combating and fighting against cancer. It lower bad cholesterol in case you have such. It reduces also high risk of heart-related diseases. Very good. People who have diabetes, you want to start controlling your diabetes before we regenerate the pancreas and we start making the beta cells to go up. Protect. Start with protect and prodetox. Not only that, this is one of the best antiretroviral for our body antiviral defense. Viral infection, this one becomes the good for it. Not only that, when it comes to fungal infection, we have great testimonial of people who had a lot of fungal infection on their legs, on their skin, on their private parts, but upon using this product, they suddenly realize the problem is no longer there. When it comes to bacterial infection, this one becomes one of the best products again for it. Why? Because of the ingredients we have. And one of the best ingredients in this product is Nigella sativa, or what we call black seed. We have the extra from broccoli, which has been known to sprout, which has been known to be very, very good as far as all these kind of effects are concerned. People with degenerative disorders, this one becomes the best for you. Turbocharge, intelligence, cognitive power. People with loss of memory, this one becomes one of the best. People with the kind of depression, you know, some depression and anxiety, some are organic, some are inorganic. In case the kind of depression you have is organic related, this one becomes one of the best so that it can help the body release the hormones which are going to make your depression levels to go down, 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 and you become just okay and very well. People with asthmatic attack, this is the best. People with bladder dysfunction, this one becomes the best product for you. People with who have healthy eye functioning, protects becomes one of the best products you can use for yourself. Not only that, arthritis symptoms, kidney-related problem, and also expectant women, among many more. Why? Because of the ingredient which have been extracted and put in this botanic beverage. How do you use it? You just need 100 ml of water, take a sachet, pour it in, and stir it. Then drink it. It is sweet for your lips. But let me tell you something. The great differences you will get and you'll experience upon the use of this product, it's extremely awesome and very good. So what do I say? Please, before you start regenerative therapy, start with cleaning the system. So cleaning the system will take maximum 15 days. There's some patients I recommend for 7 days. Some I recommend for 15 days, depending on the body mass index, the condition, and how long the condition has been there. But within those 15 days or 7 days of use of our product, your body internal systems are going to be very well, so that upon finishing these days, now you can start regenerative therapy. Now, in the regenerative therapy, that's where we go back to stem cell plus another product depending on your condition, as we are going to recommend. Power Life Global is power indeed, and Power Life Global as one of the best therapy which we can use, and we can get the kind of the results which we need. At this particular point, having talked about these two types of products, I like, in case you have a question, you can kindly ask.
Five ways to improve your cardiovascular health. Approximately 1 in every 4 deaths is a result of heart disease. According to cardiologists, here are some effective ways to enhance your heart's health. Number 1. Enliven your diet. One of the major contributory factors towards coronary heart disease is unhealthy diet. Processed meat and carbohydrates, along with food sources rich in saturated fatty acids, can lead to higher triglyceride levels in the blood. This can also spike up cholesterol levels in the body, causing fat deposition in arteries. Replace red meat with legumes, nuts, and beans as a source of protein. Cardiologists advise individuals to obtain healthier unsaturated fats from plant sources. Eating more fruits, vegetables, and vitamin-rich foods not only lowers LDL cholesterol levels, but also prevents heart disease in the long run. Cut down on salt as well, as this can lead to hypertension. Number 2. Exercise regularly. Staying physically active benefits the heart in multiple ways. Aerobic exercises, such as jogging and cycling, help burn excessive calories in the body, preventing obesity, which has been greatly linked to cardiovascular disorders. Moreover, exercise also helps improve blood circulation around the body, which enhances the cardiac muscle's function. Individuals who stay physically active are reported to have better blood pressure and blood glucose regulation, preventing heart problems in the future. Exercise also promotes positive psychological changes, such as causing increased arterial dilatation, which reduces the risk of heart attack or abnormal cardiac rhythms. At least 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise is recommended every day. Number 3. Quit smoking. Several studies reveal that hazardous chemical substances in cigarette smoke, such as nicotine and tar, lead to tachycardia, irregular heart rhythms, and damage the inner lining of blood vessels. Tobacco present in smoke, pipes, and cigars is particularly harmful for the cardiac muscle. With an increased blood pressure caused by smoking, the heart muscle has to work harder and faster, which increases the risk of cardiac failure. Smoking also reduces the amount of oxygen being carried by the blood and makes blood clot more easily, leading to stroke and sudden cardiac arrest. Research suggests that quitting smoking reduces the risk of heart disease by 50%. Number 4. Stress management. The cardiovascular consequences of chronic stress can be quite detrimental. In response to psychological stress, cortisol levels increase in the body. The hormone cortisol causes an abnormal arterial stenosis, whereas another stress hormone, epinephrine, increases heart rate rapidly, both of which adds excessive strain on the heart muscle. Moreover, long periods of stress spike up the blood pressure as well. Over time, these risk factors pave the way for plaque buildup in the arteries, leading to angina and coronary heart disease. Studies suggest that stress also triggers inflammatory reactions in blood vessels. Managing your stress can prevent these risk factors. Mindful meditation, yoga, and self-relaxation can help reduce stress buildup. Number 5. Limit alcohol consumption. Studies have found out that heavy drinkers experience more irregularity in heartbeat, leading to greater tachycardia episodes. Overconsumption of alcohol also results in long-term hypertension, which further causes thickening of arterial walls and weakened heart muscle, both of which are major risk factors for heart attack and stroke. Alcoholic beverages are also known to cause arterial fibrillation, during which the upper heart chambers quiver abnormally. This negatively impacts the normal blood flow around the body and can also cause blood clots in the heart chambers. To ensure this miraculous, life-sustaining organ continues to thrive tomorrow. We are doing our bit to educate you with these common health issues. Do your part by sharing this video with your friends and social circle. If you want us to cover a specific topic, let us know in the comment section below.